Good morning student. Once again welcome back in maths class. Today we will study about rounding numbers. Okay. So first of all, what are the rounding numbers? Rounding numbers, round means make the number simpler. How we will make the number simpler? By taking approximate number at the place of exact number. Okay, we will not take the actual number at the place of actual number. We will take the approximate number. Which approximate number? Which is the closer to the actual number. Which number is closer, that we have to take. Okay, so there is rounding off to the nearest 10, 100,000. So how we will find the closure number? For that there is some rules. We should follow that rules and then we can find rounding numbers. Whenever we find rounding of tens, so in rounding of tens we always have ones column 0, like 10, 20, 30, 40. These numbers are rounding of tens. 120, 130, 1280. Means whenever we have ones column 0, these numbers are called rounding of tens. Okay, in rounding of tens we always have ones column 0. In rounding of 100 we have ones and tens column 0, like 1200, 100, 200, 400. Means whenever we have ones and tens column 0. Suppose we are having 1300, 12,800, like this. When we have ones and tens column 0, that is rounding of 100. And rounding of 1000 means when we have ones, tens, 100 column 0. Suppose we are taking 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000. These all are count in rounding of 1000. Okay, suppose we have 12,000. This is also rounding of 1000. When we have ones, tens and 100 column 0, that is rounding of 1000. So for finding these rounding numbers, we have some rules. Directly we can't find. Okay, so how we will find? For that we will check whose rounding we are finding before that column. Okay, whose rounding of tens we are finding, so we check the ones column. When we find rounding of 100, so we check tens column, and when we find rounding of 1000, then we check 100 column. What we check in that column? We will check that the digit in these columns are 4 and less than 4 or more than 4, means 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If these we are having, so we should increase the rounding column. One digit we have to increase. And if we have less than 5, means 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. So we will not increase the rounding columns. Okay, that column will remain same. And before that all column will be 0, because in rounding of tens we have ones column 0. So we should make ones column 0. Suppose I am taking here an example. 4689. Okay, so we should find its rounding of tens. So for rounding of tens, we should check the ones column. This is tens column. This rounding we have to find. So for that we have to check the ones column. In ones column what we have? 9. Now we check this 9 is greater than 5, 5 or less than 5. Means if we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we should increase tens column. And if we have less than 5, means 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So we will not increase it. It will remain same. So 9 is greater than 5. Whenever we have 5 and greater than 5, so we should increase this column. And when we have less than 5, means 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, then we will not increase. So now we should increase 8. So it will be 9. So rounding of tens, what will be the answer? 4, 6, now 8 will become 9 and ones column 0. Because we are finding rounding of tens. So ones column will be 0. and tens column depend on ones column. If ones column is 5 and more than 5, so we increase tens column, and if it is less than 5, so we will not increase. The same way we have to find rounding of 100. So when we find rounding of 100, so where is the 100 column? Ones, tens, 100. This is the 100 column. So for rounding of 100, we should check tens column. Okay. So if in tens column 5 and more than 5, so we increase 100 column, and if it is less than 5, so we will not increase. So now we will see that here is 8 and 8 is greater than 5. That means this is greater than 5, so we should increase it. So we should increase 6 into 7. 6 plus 1, 7. So it's become 4700. Now ones and tens column 0, because in 100 we have ones and tens column 0. So we should make ones and tens column 0. The same number we have to find rounding of thousands. So for rounding, 1000 column is this. In 1000 column we have 4. For rounding of 1000 we check 100 column. So now in 100 column what we have? 6. 6 is what? More than 5. Again 6 is more than 5. So that means we should increase 1000 column also. So 1000 is what? 4. So 4 plus 1, 5. So now it's become 5000. Okay. So this is the rounding of 1000. So like this we have to find the rounding numbers. We have to check the previous column before. In the which column in the right hand side. That we have to check. Rounding of 10. For rounding of tens we check ones column. For rounding of 100 we check tens column. For rounding of 1000 we check 100 column. And orally also we can see that there we have 4689. So we can say that 89 is near to 90. So there is 90. Now we can see that in till 100 we have 689. 689 is near to 600 or 700. It is near to 700. So there we have take here 700. And third, there is 1000. So there is 4689. 4689 between 4000 and 5000. But it is closer to 5000 because there is 600. That means we are going to near to 5000. So our answer is 5000. So like this also you can think. If you can't remember this rule, so by this also you can check that for rounding of tens you will see ones and tens. For rounding 100 till 100 you will see the number, and for rounding 1000 till 1000 you will see the number, and near to which 10, 100, 1000 that we have to select. Okay. One more example I am taking here. Suppose there is 94,256. Okay. So now we will take, we have to find its rounding of tens, 100 and 1000. All three we have to find by this number. So for rounding of tens, we will check the ones column. So what is in ones column? 6. 6 is what? Greater than 5 or less than 5? It is greater than 5. So it is greater than 5. That means we should increase tens column. Now in tens column there is 5. So we should increase it. So it's become 6, and the rest column will remain same. We will not change any column. That will remain same. 9, 4, 2. These will be same, and after that now we should increase 1. So 5 plus 1, 6, and ones column 0. Okay, so this is the rounding of tens. For the same number, if we are finding rounding of 100, so for rounding of 100, we will, this is 100 column. For rounding of 100, we will check tens column. What is the tens column? 5. 5 equal to 5. So I told you that whenever we have 5 and more than 5, so we should increase, and when we have less than 5, then we will not increase. So now there is 5, that means we increase 100 column. So 2 plus 1, 3. So it's become 94,300. In rounding of 100, it's become 94,300. For the same number, if you find rounding of 1000, so we will check 100 column. What is in 100 column? 2. 2 is less than 5. So 2 is less than 5. Now we will not increase thousand column because 2 is less than 5. So thousand column will remain same. Okay. So what is in thousand column? 4. So 4 will remain same. And this side all the columns, all the digits will remain same. So 9 will remain same. Now 4 also will remain same because in 100 column we have less than 5. So 4 will remain same. Then 0, 0, 0. This will become 0. Now if orally you will think, then think that, see from here, you will see in ones and tens column there is 56. And we know that 56 is between 50 and 60. So it is near to which? 60. So we have right here 60. That means rounding of tens is correct. Now you will see till 100 there is 256. 256 is between 200 and 300. And it is near to which? 300. So here we take 300. So that is also correct. Till 1000 we will check. There is 4256. Now 4256 is between 4000 and 5000. Okay. So 4256 is near to which? Near to 4000. So take your 9400. Okay. So like this also you can check. And this one is the method that you have to check the previous column. Like this you have to solve. Now we will start our exercise.